What's going on, internet? My name is Johnny, just in case you don't know me. And before I talk a little bit about, I don't know, Halloween or the spirit of the times, is that how you say that? Anyways, before I talk a little bit about the science of getting rich, yeah, I guess we'll talk about that, because it includes the word science. Which means it's true. So before I talk a little bit about that, or Think and Grow Rich, or the law of success, before I talk about any of that, how about I tell you a quick story? Right now I'm 34 years old. I'll be turning 35 on Christmas Eve. And back like 10 years ago, before that, since I was like 21, since I was like 21 years old, I got introduced to the idea of earning a whole lot of money on the internet. I received one of those emails, how this guy earned like $400,000 in a month. And I said, nah, that can't possibly be. So I clicked on it. It was by one of my dear friends now. He's a dear buddy of mine. And fast forward to today. There was always a story going on in the background. And that story was this. One day, someday, once I'm hitting my targets, or once I'm successful, then I'm gonna start exercising physically on a daily basis, on a regular basis, and I'm committed. Because I would look around and I would see a whole bunch of people who were getting like results in the gym. Who like they look swole. They're like it looks like they're almost like, I don't know, like doing steroids or something like that, right? And I said, nah, you know what? Once I'm successful, like once I'm hitting my targets, like once I'm already there, once I'm earning, like, I don't know, $500,000 a month, or whatever that number is for you. Once I'm already there, then I'm gonna get in the best shape of my life. And that story was running my life for years. When I turned 33, I was coming out of a time. I was coming out of a time in my life, a dark time, where I was just like, it was nothing but heartache and a headache, and I said, no, like this, there's absolutely no freaking way that I could be living with such a headache for such a long time. Like, it just doesn't even make sense. So I said, no, you know what? I drew a line in the sand, and I said, this ends today. I knew that there was something that I could be doing in the present moment in order to make the headache and the heartache go away. Because I don't know about you, but I don't like headache. Now imagine it lasting longer than 6 months. Ouch. You wouldn't want that headache, right? So I said, this ends today. So I did a little bit of digging around, and and I stumbled into like Tony Horton and P90X and stuff. And I said, nah, you know what, this is it. I have to be exercising physically on a daily basis. I have to start eating right. I have to start taking care of myself. You know. And I'll try to wrap this up because I don't want to get this video going on for too long. Although I winded up breaking my ribs, like working out and stuff. So I'm not gonna recommend anything. Although the one thing that changed absolutely everything for me was well, I'm not even gonna recommend that to them. Or a pull. I'm not even gonna recommend some dumbbells to them. Alright, so I guess we'll end this with this. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how I was able to overcome a lot of the challenge, like the broken ribs. Yeah, because I have broken ribs for 5 weeks, for 6 weeks. I still have broken ribs. Although I'm working out again and stuff. And it's almost Christmas time. So, yeah, I guess I'll leave you with that. Like, I promise it was Halloween the day before yesterday. So, if I could get this in the next, like, 20 seconds, that would be great. I'm not gonna step on the carpet because I want the cops coming up after me. The spirit of the times is alive.